Hey everybody, it's Eddie Goldsmith, aka No Line Green. Yes, today is Sunday. I'm going to make a little talk about some certain things. You know, you get kids these days usually watch something on the internet and they somehow learn things from it. Well, I can give you an example of what I've been going through. Well, today, walking from my mile half to the gym, as it's only, I'm quite nearby, but this ain't the gym, I'm exactly from Sainsbury's. But I'm gonna just tell you this, right? Do you actually come across the kids keep learning things like, how do I say this? Let's say for instance, you get like, when you play a game of I Spy, right? I'm just saying this example. When someone play I Spy, and this is what the kids usually say, stupid things they learn from. You say, I spy, mother eye, something beginning your mum. That's one. And then even though when you say that to your own relative, what's the point saying that? Because if you say that, anyone you said to your brother or sister, you both have to say, if you say that to each other, they both have to say mum. Well, what's the point saying that? Or someone just saying that to your friend's mum or something, that's kind of a bit offensive to people. But that's just one point. The other point is when they learn something about, you smoke weed every day, and then that's because there's some people are like that, are fucking idiots. Excuse my French though, I do apologise, so sorry. Try to say the other thing. Say that to someone, they're like, well, that's only for adults, like they said that. They're just being stupid. But even what's more stupid is hearing that. Say that to like a 10-year-old or 10 or 15, or anything younger, like a 10-year-old or 11 or something like that. 10 or 11-year-old kid will say that. That's a bit stupid. Oh, you know what I should have suggested? Kids these days need to learn to watch their mouth. I'm just gonna say they need to watch their mouth for these things. I was so tempted to tell the kids, said, right, I don't know who you are, but you should never ever say those things. Otherwise, you're gonna get yourself into trouble, and you might say that to your own relatives. You gotta watch your mouth. Learn something on the internet. You gotta watch your mouth. People these days can learn any other things from YouTube, Facebook, anything they've seen on internet. I'm just getting a bit. Do you guys agree that people should never ever learn these things? Any kid who is not supposed to learn anything, inappropriate words that you saw on the internet, like YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, anything you see. Do you think that's inappropriate for anyone who's watched this and learn it from it? Try this. That's one point I want to tell you that. Try and take it for another point when you come into like some idiot like do something stupid, like do little stunts. Like, for example, when you see that loads of traffic goes on, when you find the specific timing, you get to cross the road. But when you come across any vehicle that you come across, you might not look where you're going, and like you go like Pokemon Go. If you don't know where your roads are, you've got to look both ways. Anything happen, that will happen. Like if you do something stupid, like you go crossing the road, thing, and then you've got to come across many things, then you might not know what you're going to end up crossing. You see an empty road, when you see any car speeding, you might not know what you're going to do. You've got to watch your walk, watch your surroundings, everything. That's another part some people need to be aware. I'm just doing it, for example, for the internet related or outside world, you can't think. Everything that you see, you may not expect it. You've got to look around what you're doing. So I'm just showing you that anyway. So that's that's another thing you need to remember that. Here's another thing about there's certain parts in this video, in this life, like people here get pissed off with hearing the same thing over and over. It's like it's became a trend. It's something you see like Rick Roll, John Cena, who else you might know. Anything you have seen that repeats itself over and over, that you heard of as many times and it never gets old, but it does get, in the end it does get a bit old right now. You
get a bit pissed off. When that's the even though that's one thing that you get annoyed. The other one when it comes to another certain things about people using slang for texting, like OMG for oh my god, or it's like laugh my ass off. There's a MAL. I think it's laugh my ass off. It's LMAO. Then you got, or something you might heard of it in a text language. It's getting a bit like they forgot how to use the actual grammar of words, spelling. Besides, is people these days don't know how to say it in proper English now? It's like using an old grammar word now. It's stupid, really. People just don't know how to spell the actual word now. Not disrespectful, right? But you get the idea where I'm coming from. That's just my third opinion right now. It's just like it's getting my third thing, and it's a bit annoyed. It's getting a bit annoyed this year. So yeah, that's the thing. Think about it right now on this third one.
You see, why can't we have those type of kids learn to respect to each other and understand, and be treated well in school, like this one here? I'll point out it's a hot print school. But why can't we just have any kids can learn to respect to others, be kind to be polite to be good to each other no matter what. Remember everything you should learn to have respect. I just don't get why nowadays people learn a disrespectful way. Kids these days just think everything's cool. Why can't just people can have fun and enjoy not just something copy they learned on the internet, something inappropriate, that's gonna make things bad. So they should have some kids can learn to be respectful to each other at school. That's what teachers are for. And plus, even though when it comes to parenting, should know as well about kids can learn to respect. I just don't get why. But that's the fourth one idea.
You see, it's another thing when you come to when kids playing online games such as GTA 5 or shut the frick up! I'm making a friggin' video! Sorry. So you get kids who just don't usually just want to make noises. Get central attention. You name it. When I'm playing, every time those kids usually play games, it's getting a bit like one of those things you've got to be aware of. Kids these days don't know where to learn to watch their mouth, whenever people swear, when people learn to swear. Watch a minute. Excuse me, just hang on. Look, I told you, learn to watch your mouth. You are playing online. You kids need to stop playing online gaming. You should read the freaking label. It is not suitable for children. You should never be on it. So yeah, basically, people, like I said, if you got those type of people who are playing online gaming, you guys get the feel where I'm coming from. Kids these days don't play any R-rated games or like Grand Theft Auto, Call of Duty, or anything is over 18 games. They should never ever play this sort of games. Take it from me. I don't like having kids playing online gaming as much as anyone else does. I get a bit sick and tired of it. So that's the fifth topic I don't like to hear and other opinions of this subject. For that, if people are going through what I go through, please, for the love of God, if you have that kind of thing, every child, every parent out there should know this, as who has a child who plays it. Make sure you have to make it easy for your own kid as well. But guys, if you're out there, if you don't feel this way, you should never let kids play this sort of thing. If you've got a kid of your own, don't let your kid play it. I don't care. I don't care how it looks. Any people should suggest you to be careful in future. Otherwise, learning something they shouldn't done. some kids can learn something like that, and they make things, get themselves into trouble. They can learn things from the game, or something like on. Sometimes they can learn stuff from other people's making examples, and you got other people doing that. So I suggest is people should learn that should never do this. So please feel free to tell everybody out there if you want. So I'm gonna cut to the chase. I'm gonna end this video right now. If you want, this is I'm giving you the top. These are my 5 opinions every day I go through. So if you want to see more of my videos, please feel free to subscribe down on the corner somewhere around, whether it's from here or anywhere that's on the corner, whatever I put it. Or don't forget, check the link description down below. You get to see if you want more information. You can check out on my things that you haven't seen, and yeah. So for that, I'm glad you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget, just keep on smiling whenever you go through, and also don't forget, keep on rocking.